Hi, beautiful Geminis. I'm Sunny. This is a general collective extended message. It don't apply, just let it fly. But if it resonate, I appreciate if you like the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. I'll reply to those. And if you are subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much for helping my channel grow. If you're interested in other reads from me that are free, there's a link in the description below. If you already subscribed to me as well, thanks again. All right, this is for Gemini for the first week of December 2024. What is going on at Gemini Collective? Okay, so lo and behold, there's some arguments, resistance with someone who's locked in on doing things a certain way, even though it doesn't work for them. They still is strong-willed in a negative way because it feels like you can no longer be connected, protected, because it's really affecting a lot that you do. For some of you, your branding. For some of you, your reputation. For some of you, it could be embarrassing, really. See, this is very much important to you, but you have options. At least another one that's way more locked in. It just feels like it's like, you know, somebody feel they have obligations or connection they was already invested in or they already made a commitment to. Like, what else could I do? But it just really feels like then it was with the thought that you was working for something to come together in the long term, for something that you was working with someone, y'all both had the same plans. Now you see, OMG, with a selfish person I was dealing with who's just so focused on their needs. So I do see some of you approaching the new. Because again, it's a lot of emotional stress, to say the least, that's causing some difficulties communicating with a particular person. And it just looks like somebody here is holding on to, it really feels like who they are before they got locked into this connection or any connection at all. It's like someone here is not trying to drop the things they need because somebody's strictly looking out for themselves. I think the benefits of what you're dealing with is you know who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. Gemini, you're here. Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's try to get something about this person connected if they come up, because sometimes it could just be how you feel about them more than what they feel, because for some of you, you already know. You know, it's like, yeah, but we're going to see what comes through for Gemini, please. Person connected to Gemini for the first week of December. Let's see. Person connected to Geminis. Well, even with this strength card here, I do feel like somebody wants to, like, I guess, dig in the deepest part of themselves to try to come forward. And I really feel to try to make an attempt to collaborate or talk again. Now, for some of you, it shows that you had the strength despite their shortcomings, okay? Despite their shortcomings, you still handle business. And now some of you is like, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my gifts in it anymore. Oh my goodness, look at these major arcanas coming through. Sir, leave her alone. She don't want to be bothered. Okay, one of y'all gotta go. You wanna go, mamas? Okay. You're doing too much. I told you can't be doing it, too big. Shoot. It's not cute. It's a lot of passion. I know for certain. Sugar honey iced tea. Look at all this. If it's not a major arcana, it's a wand. Either way, if it's not a major arcana, it's slaughter fire. It feels like, okay, somebody here was being strong despite, again, the resistance, the difficulties. But now someone see, you know what, I'm not going to keep putting all my magic or my gifts into this connection, especially when they're not a willing participant. Now, lo and behold, there's this tower moment where, OMG, this person see Gemini's not messing with me, you know. And also, too, they actually see, at least I really feel like you're looking from this perspective how you're better off. You're not, I don't even feel like you even want anything else from them. You're not looking for explanation, excuse, back payment. You dropping burdens, obligations. You just like, do your thing. I'm going to do mine. It didn't work, and that's fine. It actually shows you really think it's more than fine because they was given minimum. Pisces is here, Sagittarius. I'm just going to say everybody is here. Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, you're here, Virgo, Leo. What do you do? It's like every time I think you're trying to get me another vet bill, what did I say? I said you either have a seat or you're going to have to go. Okay, your turn. You're going to go in. And you're leaving. Bye. Have a good day. OMG. Alrighty. So let's just start clarifying these cards. We start with the major arcana. So yeah, somebody definitely tried to be strong for this connection. Yep. And it's like this person want to try, or now they start to see things differently when you pull back. It's like they didn't expect that. It's like they didn't expect it. Interesting. Yeah, because this person, empty promises got them way farther than they thought it would. And they really, I mean, some of you are surprised too, like, OMG, because who else would want to work with those type of, that type of energy, to say the least. To say the least. Yeah, so somebody here is like, not I. Not I. Because someone see that it was really like pushing buttons, poking a bear. And it's like, before I go there, let me just let it go and leave it alone. Don't engage anymore. With all of this fire, all this passion, there was a lot of love. But now, you know, with that thin line, and somebody's like, before it goes to hate, I'm just going to get my space to where, again, I really feel just the impact of you no longer being around is going to hit them way harder. Way harder. Yeah, it's like you got other things to do. You rather do than to give in to something that's really going to give you less than you even want, or something that's not worth your time. Like if you engage, you could have been handling more productive things, basically, to say. That's what it's saying. All right, so let's get to the advice and outcomes for our Geminis. Let's see. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome for Geminis. Alright, this is for the first week of December 2024. For Geminis. More passion, but again, it's like you're looking towards a connection that's more of a flow, because it just feels like this insecure person, I'm just going to say the least, because they really don't have a plan, even though they want to give off this illusion or facade that they got everything handled. But it's like when you put the ball in their court, they got quiet. You know, it's like, it's basically saying, yeah. That's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. You're going to behave. Then you come in. Sagittarius is here. Virgo is here. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It's like as much as somebody want to pursue a connection, there's too much deception. Too much. And again, I really feel like you may give them an opportunity, like a task or a goal, to say, okay, if this is what it is, handle that. And it just feels like they're not going to do it honestly. It just feels like all they want to do is bring back this connection by any means, and it just feels like a very unprepared energy. So it's going to come off as a small effort, or from a page point of view, when you is expecting an emperor move. Either way, I do see you taking initiative to let go, realizing it can't be what you thought it was. For some of you, somebody's like, listen, they're not capable of putting in the work. I got to keep pushing. I got to keep moving forward. Cancer's here, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's like, I really feel when you put the ball in their court, they're going to embarrass themselves. Yeah, it's like somebody going to see, it's like as much as somebody wanted to be, somebody got a title they didn't deserve or earn, and they became counterproductive instead of trying to learn. So even if somebody definitely want to work this out, I do feel like both of you want to. It's just someone using their discernment to see someone's capabilities. And there you go again. Despite those things, you're still making things happen for yourself. I do feel because you can't trust them, you're not disclosing your future plans. But this Queen of Cups, it just really feels like, yeah, again, with the hands up, like it is what it is. I have this elaborate cup of love that they didn't know what to do with. Or if you know what to do with, you wouldn't lose. And this deception right here shows that somebody that blew it. Someone want to return, but it feels like you already made up your mind to move on. I think even if they want to try to come through doing something new, it just feels like they don't have a definitive plan on how to do it. I do see things as turning in your favor. You're happy with your wish fulfillments, and I do feel that you had to see that because they're not capable of putting in love, it's not up to you to take up the weight of it all. All right, let me get some oracle cards. Hey, sir. A year from now, I know, like, OMG, a whole year. We're starting a new year in a couple of weeks. So a year from now, it's just letting you know that I feel when I see this card, because I've seen it a couple of times, and also because it's temperance season, which is about patience, alignment, taking care of things you need, and trusting that the other things is getting done. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is a year from now, I really feel like how you feel right now will feel completely different, and improvement. Remain positive. Ask your angels, and it definitely say prayer works, and even down to angels, hey, communicate clearly. There's some genuine, loving, sincere people that walk this earth that have good advice. And I do believe, I'm blessed to be one of those people, but I do feel in the sense of talking to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. And if you're gonna ask for advice, get it from someone whose heart is truly genuine. Because sometimes people be giving off advice from things they experienced and they didn't heal from. I'll leave that there. Love and light. Laters.